When I tell you that you can live on just $600 in some European countries, it sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But it's definitely possible. In today's video, we're going to take you on a journey to 10 of the most affordable countries in Europe that you didn't know about, where you'll not only experience stunning landscapes and cheap prices, but you'll also meet some extremely stunning and fascinating women. This list will surprise you, but I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and like it first. Let's get started. Number 10, Bulgaria. Bulgaria is one of the first places that comes to mind when you think of clear water because its beaches and waters are truly clean. Located in southeastern Europe on the Balkan Peninsula, this country is home to approximately 6.8 million people. Walking around Sofia, it is possible to find modern cafes and restaurants among the historical buildings. The city is like an open-air museum for lovers of culture and history. But the real fun is in the prices. The cost of living in Bulgaria is very attractive for both locals and expats. You can enjoy a comfortable lifestyle in Bulgaria if your average monthly income is only $700. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in central Sofia ranges from $200 to $400. If you go to the smaller towns, the rent will be as low as $200. As for food prices, they are quite cheap compared to other European countries. For example, if you want to try a good Bulgarian kebab or the famous banitsa pastry, you will pay only $5 to $10. Grocery shopping is also very affordable, especially local products, which are almost dirt cheap. As for Bulgarian women, they blend both modern and traditional elements. Women dress very elegantly in the city. It is quite common to see women on the street who look like something out of a fashion magazine. What are their characteristics? Bulgarian women are very independent, outspoken, and strong. Many women are highly educated, successful in business, and active in social life. At the same time, they are firmly rooted in family values, and the concept of tradition important here. The female population is also quite balanced. Women make up 51% of the total population, so I would say they slightly outnumber men. Number 9, Montenegro. Imagine a small but big country on the Adriatic coast in southeastern Europe. That's Montenegro. Its neighbors are Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Kosovo, and Albania. But it has a beauty that is the envy of its neighbors. Magnificent mountains, breathtaking beaches, and a fascinating history. I'm a small country, but I'm impressive, says Montenegro, with a population of just 600,000. Yes, I was surprised when I first heard about it. Don't miss the vibrant nightlife, especially in Budva, where beach bars, nightclubs, and parties go on until dawn. The illuminated beaches, combined with live music, create an energetic atmosphere that attracts travelers from all over. As for the cost of living, we can say that it is wallet-friendly. Dinner costs around $8 to $12, so you can eat to your heart's content in Montenegro and still maintain your vacation budget. Rents in Podgorica vary between $250 to $400, so compared to the expensive cities of Europe, Montenegro is a paradise. If you ask where Podgorica is, it is the capital of Montenegro. Now let's talk about the women of Montenegro. You may feel like you are walking on a catwalk while walking in the city because Montenegrin women are famous for their elegance. Indeed, on the street, these women attract a lot of attention with their tall stature, elegant and modern clothing styles. But it's not only about looks. Their character, strong, confident, and a bit sweetly tough. They have a "I love you, but I won't back down" style, meaning they can joke but remain serious. The female population is also very balanced, about 50%. It's neck and neck with men, but when it comes to talking, women seem to be a bit ahead. Number 8, Serbia. Serbia is located in the heart of the Balkans, bordering Hungary, Romania, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, and North Macedonia. It is famous for its historical nature and breathtaking landscapes. It means White City, one of the cities with the most vibrant nightlife in Europe, almost like a 24-hour party. It is famous for its bars, parties, and an incredible glittering nightlife. If you walk the streets of Belgrade at night, you will understand what I'm talking about. What about the cost of living? Let me put it this way: $2 to $3 for a coffee and $10 to $15 if you want to have a full Balkan feast, so you can enjoy yourself without breaking the bank. Rents in Belgrade vary between $300 to $500. If you say both culture and comfort, I can say that this is the place you are looking for. Let's talk about Serbian women. They seem to have written the book on elegance and grace. When they walk down the street, they look like they are being photographed for the cover of a fashion magazine. But it's not all beauty, is it? Their intelligence and sense of humor are just as good. Serbian women are independent, strong, and modern, but they also cherish their traditions. This is how they manage to be both successful in business and active in family life. The female population has a slight advantage with 51%. Men seem to be a bit behind. Serbia is a beautiful country in every way, and you should definitely consider visiting it. Number 7. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina is one of the greenest and most historic Balkan countries in southeastern Europe, so you can feel the smell of history as you walk down the street in this country, which has a population of about 3.3 million, so it is a small but crowded place. The cost of living is quite low. For example, you only need to pay $5 to $8 to eat Bosnia's famous cevapi kebab in a restaurant. Grocery shopping won't break the bank either, especially local products are almost free. As for rent prices, you can find an average apartment in Sarajevo for $250 to $400. Let's talk about the characteristics of Bosnian women, who are admired for their naos izar wayu, for their natural beauty, distinctive features, warm smiles, and friendly personalities, and they love to interact with foreign tourists. They are warm, friendly, and hospitable. In terms of clothing, they have a style that combines tradition and modernity. On the streets of Sarajevo, you can see women wearing both traditional dresses and modern elegance. Women make up 51% of the population, so they are one step ahead of men. As I said before, this female population density increases the interest of women in Bosnia and Herzegovina for foreigners. Number 6. Belarus. Belarus is a unique country in the middle of Eastern Europe, surrounded by powerful neighbors like Russia and Poland. In a way, it can be called the quiet power of Europe. Although overshadowed by major political events, it attracts attention with its population of around 9 million and its unique culture. The capital, Minsk, boasts wide boulevards, Soviet architecture, and a vibrant cultural life. The cost of living in Belarus is relatively low compared to many European countries. For example, you can rent a one-bedroom apartment in Minsk for between $250 and $400 per month, while prices in smaller cities can drop to around $150 to $300. Eating out is also inexpensive, with meals in local restaurants typically costing between $5 and $10. In general, the monthly cost of living in Belarus is usually between $500 and $700. But what about Belarusian women? We could talk a long time about this, but the video would be too long. Belarusian women are really a great combination of Slavic beauty and elegance combined together. Women who generally like to be stylish and well-groomed keep up with the pace of modern life, while at the same time adhering to traditional values. These women are famous for their beauty, and it is impossible to walk down the street without looking at them. The female population is also very balanced. 53% of the total population is made up of women, so there are slightly more of them than men. Number 5. Albania. Albania is a small but charming country located in the west of the Balkans, bordering the Adriatic and Ionian Seas. With a population of approximately 2.8 million, this beautiful country stands out for its historical texture and natural beauty. Tirana, the capital of Albania, is a city that blends the old world with modern life. Rents are also quite affordable, with a one-bedroom apartment in Tirana starting at around $200. In smaller cities, these figures can be even lower. You can spend as little as $6 to $10 for a meal out. Let's talk about Albanian women. Albanian women combine the warmth of the Mediterranean with the distinctive character of the Balkans. Their clothing is generally modern and chic, but they also maintain traditional values. It is not uncommon to see a relaxed yet elegant style walking down the street. The female population is also well balanced, with women making up 51% of the total population, and Albanian women are renowned for their beauty, strength, and endurance. Albania has become an attractive destination for both tourism and relocation, offering many opportunities in sectors such as tourism and real estate. What do you think? Number 4. Northern Macedonia. Located in southeastern Europe and the hidden gem of the Balkans with a population of around 2 million, North Macedonia has everything from high mountains to beautiful lakes, including Lake Ohrid, one of the oldest and most beautiful lakes in the world. The capital, Skopje, is a modern city with bridges, sculptures, and impressive architecture, but it also has a nod to history. The cost of living in Northern Macedonia is quite affordable, making it an attractive destination for those looking to relocate on a budget, with rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the center of Skopje ranging from $200 to $400 per month. Expat life here is comfortable. Dining out is also affordable, with a meal for two in a mid-range restaurant costing around $13 to $17. Northern Macedonian women are a thing of beauty. While they stand out for their modern style of dress, they are also very attached to traditional values. Their clothing is elegant, comfortable, and distinctive. The female population makes up about 50% of the country, so the balance between men and women is quite good. But what really stands out is the character of the women. Macedonian women are both friendly and strong. On the one hand, they are friendly and sincere, but on the other hand, they can defend themselves very well if necessary. So think twice when arguing with a North Macedonian woman. Number 3. Moldova, one of the small but impressive countries of Eastern Europe. Sandwiched between Romania and Ukraine with a population of around 2.6 million, it is known for its green hills, vineyards, and quiet villages. The capital, Chisinau, is a small but vibrant city. One of Moldova's main attractions is its thriving wine industry, with more than 130,000 hectares of vineyards, making it one of the largest wine producers in Europe. Living in Moldova is incredibly affordable, especially for expats. You can find a one-bedroom apartment in the capital, Chisinau, for as little as $200 to $300 a month. Outside the city, rents can be even lower, starting at around $150. Eating out is also inexpensive, with meals at local restaurants costing between $5 and $10, which is really cheap. What about the women? Moldovan women have a beauty that combines elegance and simplicity. They are usually dressed in modern and stylish clothes, but at the same time they have a modest air. The female population slightly exceeds the male population with 52%. Moldovan women are known to be warm, friendly, and hospitable. They are very attached to traditional values, but at the same time they are independent and strong. When you meet a Moldovan woman, she will impress you with her calm and sincere demeanor, but she also has a surprising sense of humor. Their humor is subtle and clever. They can make you laugh out loud in an instant. Moldovan women, like their country, have a quiet beauty and a deep character. Number 2. Kosovo. Kosovo, one of the youngest countries in the Balkans, is a small but vibrant place in the heart of Europe. With a population of around 1.8 million, it offers cultural diversity and historical richness without the big cities. Pristina, the capital, is a city on the fast track to modernization. Walking through its streets, you can see both Ottoman heritage and modern European influences, so it's a place where history and modernity meet. The cost of living in Kosovo is one of the most affordable in Europe. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Pristina usually costs between $200 and $400, and eating out can be as cheap as $5 to $10, depending on what you eat. Let's talk about the women of Kosovo. Their clothes are stylish, comfortable, and elegant. They follow modern fashion closely and manage to stay true to their traditions. Women make up 50% of the population, so the ratio of men to women in the country is very balanced. But what is really impressive is the warm and friendly character of the women. Kosovar women are friendly and hospitable. It is pleasant and friendly to chat with them. But have you ever chatted with a Kosovar woman? Number 1. Armenia. Imagine a city famous for its rich cultural heritage and breathtaking landscapes. Welcome to Armenia, a mountainous country of about 3 million people where history and natural beauty are intertwined. Yerevan is the capital and the heart of Armenia. With its historical texture, Soviet architecture, and vibrant social life, Yerevan is a blend of the past and the future. The cost of living in Armenia is quite reasonable. A nice Armenian meal out will cost you $7 to $10. Shopping at the grocery store will not break your budget, as local products are quite affordable. As for rents, in Yerevan, they are around $250 to $400. In smaller cities, these figures can be even lower. Armenian women are as strong and resilient as the mountains of their country. Although they like to dress modern, they are attached to their traditions. They usually dress elegantly and simply, but their posture is always strong. The female population makes up 53% of the total population, so there are slightly more women in the country. In terms of character, Armenian women are warm, hospitable, and very devoted to their families. When you talk to an Armenian woman, the first thing that impresses you is her calm and gentle demeanor. If you have watched our video so far, please indicate in the comments which country you are watching from and which of these European countries you find more attractive.